Okay, here are the 4 articles we've just selected. These sorted by date, which is the date they were added here and added to my project, and not the date that they were added to the Killer Content database. These are the articles as is, straight off the database. They haven't been modified in any way, shape or form, okay? So, if you're going to use these, then you need to change them. Google and the various other search engines are looking for unique content, okay? They don't want repetition on the internet. So you need to do something with these. If not, your site's going to get ranked down, okay? So we'll pick an article and have a look at that. I'm going to go for number 3 because I can see an error in the title which makes me unhappy. And we have computers, the essential tool of the 21st century, an article word count, which is important for a number of reasons, not least of which if you want to submit an article to ezine articles or some, you need a minimum word count. Then under this we have the article itself, the article body, and the killer content buttons where we can do things with the article. I can't do anything with the article body other than read it, select it and copy it. That's all I can do. If I want to do something with it, then I need to edit it, okay? And I can obviously copy it and then paste it into Notepad or Word or OpenOffice and then edit it manually. That is going to take some time, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, depending on how good or bad the article is, how complex it is, what I actually want to do to it, okay? So it's going to take time. It's probably going to be quicker than actually writing the article, in most cases anyway, but there's also a way we can do it automatically, and this is where we run the article through a piece of software, and what it does, it comes up with alternative suggestions for us, okay? And we're going to do that now. This particular process, this automation, we call it spinning. So if I click on the edit spin button, this now takes me to the place where I can spin the article. So here we are looking at the page where we can spin the article. The 2 fields here, or sorry, 2 text areas, both of which are editable, okay? Now I can see this little mistake here after the S, just put a little space in there and breathe easily now. Okay, and then we have the body of the text underneath it. What we're going to do here is we're going to look at how this software works, how we spin this article. We'll just look at the first sentence initially. There are computers everywhere. Okay, as soon as I select this, if you look at the bottom, it says there are computers everywhere. Now I can spin this phrase, or I can spin this sentence, sorry, and it will come up with alternatives, with synonyms for the words, okay? Now I can do that and go through sentence by sentence and do that, or I can select auto spin all words or auto spin most common words. Now what this will do is it will, if I do auto spin all words, then that's self-explanatory. If I do auto spin most common words, and this is what it is, it's looking for those, you know, the words which are essential to the article. It's looking for your verbs, your nouns, your adjectives, certain prepositions, and so on and so forth, okay? But it's not doing all of the words, okay? So it's going to make it slightly easier. The software it uses for this is called the Best Spinner. Now I've used the Best Spinner before, ever since I've subscribed to Killer Content, to be honest with you. It is a very, very good package. I like it. I'm subscribed to it. I'm going to keep using it on an ongoing basis. It is very good. It is very, very fast, and I do recommend it. Okay, it's a good bit of kit. It has its limitations though, one of which is it'll change everything if you let it, and sometimes it'll change it so that the actual sentence doesn't make sense. It's getting clever and clever as more people use it, and it, you know, gains some intelligence, but it has its limitations. But as long as you're aware of that, then no problems, okay? There is only a limited usage if you subscribe to Killer Content. I think it's something like 25 one-click spins. Go any deeper than that, then you're going to need to subscribe. What we're going to do here is we're going to auto spin the most common words. So I'll click on that. It only takes a second or two, and we're looking at that first sentence again. Yeah, there are computers everywhere. So what it's done, there are computers. Computers is the first word it's selected. Now it's offered up the alternatives here. Computer systems, personal computers, PCs. Everywhere has been synonyms all over the place, just about everywhere, etc. And it does this all through the document, okay? Importantly for us it's calculated an article change about 53.08%. Now this effectively means that over 50% of the document has been changed, so it's a new document effectively, okay, which is good, and again it's good for the search engines. Now I'm not going to read through this. I mean, you know, how anyone can read through that and not lose their sanity is beyond me. But what we're going to do is we're going to create an article. We're going to spin some articles on the back end of this. We can create one article, or we can create 100 articles from this. Yeah. So if, for example, we look at this sentence here, we have these: take, consider, get, just, take. That's 4 options. So if we spin 100 articles with 4 options, that means each one of them should appear in 25 of those articles. Yeah. And then the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options for the next selection, so that'll appear in 1 in 20. So every single article is going to have some kind of variation, whether it's by word, by sentence, by word, by phrase, by sentence, by paragraph, etc. But I don't need that. I've only got one site, so I'm just going to create 3, and I'm just going to view the output. So I click on go, and here we have our 3 variations. So the first one we see, the first sentence says there are computer systems almost everywhere, as opposed to there are computers everywhere. The second one says there are computer systems everywhere you go. And the last one, there are PCs almost everywhere. Okay, so as we can see, each of these is slightly different, which is what we want. Okay, I'm not going to read through the articles. I'm going to select the last one, and I'm going to publish this. Sorry, I'm going to save the selected option to my project with a view to publishing, and then I click on save. Okay. And then I need to go back to projects. So I click on dashboard, click on projects, and I can see I now have 5 articles in Y computers. So at the bottom I see there are PCs almost everywhere, whereas on number 3 there are computers everywhere. Whether we realize it or not, again, regardless of whether we understand it or not. So it's changing it quite a lot, okay, but the essential meaning is the same. I'm going to publish this now to my test site. So I've clicked on the article, now I click on publish, and I select the site, and I submit. This then takes me through to Site Manager, and where I can then select the category it's going to go in. This Moneymaker is where you can add banners and things like that, which can contain your affiliate link to your products. For example, if I'm selling, if this article is about essential tools like computers, then I can have a banner here with a physical product from Amazon at the top here, and this could be a review about it or something like that. Yeah, so it's a good method of putting in your links. So I don't have a Moneymaker for computers, so I'm just going to select this Miracle Hair Growth just to show you. Then there's the article. Then at the bottom I can put in a bottom Moneymaker also, and if I want to publish this at a certain time and date, there's the options there. I'm going to click on publish now. Then it goes to the queue, and again click on publish now. Okay, now it tells me it's published. Okay, down at the bottom. Had some problems with the video recording software. The videos were getting too long, which is why I've had to break this video down into 3. And if I go across to Killer Content Reviews, and then I go to the website, there we have it. Quick refresh, and there we go. Here is my top Moneymaker. There's no link on, in fact there is a link on that, look. And there are PCs almost everywhere. There is my article. Okay, brilliant. Really like this. A lot of potential. Very impressed. Okay, well, let's see you in the next video.